I'm making a bunch of profiles for a customer. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a little bit of a profile. This is for a bunch of wooden windows that she's got that didn't come with little profiles to put the glass in with. So all I've done is I've took a bunch of Marenti, planed it down to 6 millimeters, and then on my router table, I'm then just rounding over the one side or routing the profile. After I routed the profile, I go back to the table saw, which is now set to 6 millimeters the other way, and I cut them off. So it's quite a tedious job, each one, because I can't router that little narrow thing. I have to router one, cut one, router one, cut one, and she wants 60 of them. I've done so far 40 here, got another 20 to do. So just quickly gonna finish that job, and then we've got a nice one coming. So guys, a quick project for this week. I must make a very big soup spoon or spatula. I think they will call this one rather than a spoon. The customer gave me a PDF drawing with all the sizes. I've just drawn it out on a piece of red oak because that's what I've got lying around. And that's basically 775 millimeters from the top to the bottom, with little cavities in certain spots. So I marked it out quickly. I'm going to cut it out on the bandsaw and show you from there. Guys, that's a rough cut on the bandsaw. Everywhere I stayed away from the line. In the bottom, for example, is 25 millimeters, but at the top it must be 30 millimeters. So now it's sanding, planing, and then we'll start with the little holes in the middle. So guys, that's now rough cut. Everything is cut and sanded to size onto the lines. And now I must put the 4 little holes, or whatever you call that, must put in there. And the only way I can think of doing it is draw holes with a Forstner bit and then cut the rest out with the scroll saw. So let me do that quickly. So that's the basics of it, guys. I just now, after I scroll sawed out the little holes there in the bottom, I just quickly gave it a small round over, which is a 3/8 round over. I think it's 3 millimeters in the little pockets there, as well as right around the edges. Except for the top here, this is apparently supposed to stay square. So it's now rounded over, right around. The little pockets is 15 millimeters wide each. So there's not much meat, and that's the reason why I used red oak. The oak is quite hard, and it should be able to stir quite nicely. So now there's a load of sanding to do on this, and then we'll give it some oil. Helping my nephew with a project. So we built for my little nephew a little box that's actually a school task. That's to put all his pocket knives in, and we also put a little drawer on top so that it can slide, and then the lid is that side that he will fit later. Congratulations on a good job done. So guys, the next video for next week, you can look forward to this one. We're going to take some key out and build a little filing cabinet or something. I don't know what the student wants to call it. So I took some key out that started off at 32 millimeters, planed it down to 20 millimeters. Or the people that does things the wrong way, three quarters of an inch. I just made a quick drawing of what she wants. It's a very little small filing cabinet where this is going to be files and then pots and plants, I'm not sure. And we're going to do miters on the corners, dados on the inside shelves. And first what I have to do is I've planed this down now to 20 mil, but I'll have to glue up some extra wood to make it wider, because this needs to be 270 wide, and at the moment these boards are only 200 millimeters wide. So I have to add a little bit, and this is what you can look forward to next week.